Hello people, I'm doing a science project on how a microwave heats food and how a convection oven works. I'm going to be describing it word by word, everything that you need to know. Alright, let's get to it. Inside the strong metal box, there's a microwave generator called a magnetron. When you start cooking, the magnetron takes electricity from the power outlet and converts it into a high-power 12-centimeter radio waves. The magnetron blasts these waves into the food compartment through a channel called a waveguide. The food sits on a turntable, spinning slowly round, so the microwave cooks it evenly.
For example,
this microwave will heat up. Smell weird in here. A pogo. Right. As I can see, as the thong is here, hard as a rock. Ah. We'll heat it up for, let's see, wait.
it's already put in there.
1 minute.
Yeah.
As you can see, the radiation heats it up so it thaws out.
Now.
Squishy, because the radiation has thawed it out.
Want some mustard with that?
No. Alright. Anyway. Well, back to what I was talking about. The microwaves bounce back and forth off the reflective walls of the food compartment, just like bounces off a mirror. When the microwaves reach the food itself, they don't simply bounce off. Just as radio waves can pass through straight through the walls of your house, so microwaves penetrate inside the food. As they travel through it, they make the molecules inside it vibrate more quickly. Vibrating molecules have heat, so the faster the molecules vibrate, the hotter the food becomes. Thus, the microwaves pass their energy onto the molecules in the food, rapidly heating it up. In a conventional oven, heat has to pass from electric heating elements positioned in the bottom and sides of the cooker in the food, which cooks mostly by conduction from the outside in, from the out layers to the inner ones. That's why a cake cooked in a convection oven can be burned on the edges and not cooked at all in the middle. People sometimes say microwave ovens cook food from the inside out, which is a bit of gloss and isn't quite correct. When people say this, what they really mean is that the microwaves are simultaneously exciting molecules right through the food, so it's generally cooking more quickly and evenly than would otherwise. Exactly how the food cooks in a microwave depends mostly on what it's made from. Microwaves excite the liquids in foods more strongly. So something like a fruit pie will indeed cook from the inside out. Because the has the highest water content, you have to be very careful eating a microwaved apple pie because the inside may be boiling hot, while the outside crust is barely even warm. With other foods, where the water content is more evenly dispersed, you'll probably find they cook from the outside in, just like a convection oven. Another important factor is the size and shape of what you're cooking. Microwaves can't penetrate more than 1 centimeter or 2 into food, like swimmers diving into water. They're losing energy from the movement they enter the food. After that, the first centimeter or so, they don't have enough energy left to penetrate any deeper. If you're cooking anything big, only the outer skin layer will be cooked by the waves themselves. The interior will be cooked from the outside in by conduction. Fortunately, most of the things people cook in small microwave ovens are much more than a couple of centimeters across. You'll notice that microwavable dinners specify a cooking time so many minutes followed by a standing time that's often just as long. During this period, the food effectively keeps on cooking. The hotter parts of the food will pass heat by conduction to the cooler parts, hopefully giving uniform cooking throughout. And that's it.